Hi you guys, my name is Bren. Welcome back to my channel. But if you are new here, go ahead and please support me. Like, subscribe, and comment down below right now because we're already friends here on this channel. So obviously you guys have clicked on this video for a reason. You see what the title says. I've lost 40 pounds, a little bit less than 40 pounds in about 5 months, from July up until the end of December. And, 2020 has been so crappy to everybody, and some worse than others, but we've all been affected. And, I even, went through a tough breakup in the beginning of the year. Well, in July it ended. So, and since then, I was I stepped on the scale. I just felt so crappy about myself, and I was like, no. This is the day. I'm going to actually do something about it. I have dieted before in the past. I did a low-calorie diet in the past, a few, and I think 2 or 3 times I reached the 10 pound lost mark, and then everything just always got harder after 10 pounds, and I stopped, and I gained it back, and I just felt bad about myself, and I kept gaining more. So basically what I did to start off my diet is I did the same thing, low-calorie, but I wasn't too picky. I was just very cautious about what I ate. So, I had more water. I, did things very, very slowly. I had better options when I went to the grocery store and fast food restaurants, but I didn't actually try, but I was making healthier options. So I did that for a month. In a whole month, I lost 10 pounds because I did that. And then that's when I started. That's when I officially, started my weight loss journey in my head. Because I've always lost 10 pounds before, and I was like, no, that's when I'm going to start. So that mindset helped tremendously to even start off my whole weight loss journey. So I wrote down, so I'm going to be reading over here, some key points that I really want to share with you guys that I kind of keep in my head and that I've learned through the last few months, that I, started my, journey. So, alright, so the first thing, water, you guys. Drink your water. Why? Water, there's different ways around it. So, some people hate water, but if you cut up some lemons and cut up some, oranges, or put, strawberries or something in your water, oh my gosh, that is a game changer, you guys. It tastes so good, it's refreshing, and you get your water intake. If you absolutely hate water, it's not the same. Drinking fluids as a whole isn't the same as just drinking pure water. But if you really do not like it, and if you've tried the fruits in the water before, just go ahead and do water enhancers. Make sure they're low calorie. Usually they are. I love the little, actually this doesn't have a label on it, so I'll just use this as an example. So you just pop the top open. It's a different flavor, and then it's a liquid, so you just pour it in, so that's what basically they look like. I'm a big fan of them. I have a little container of them. I usually bring them everywhere. The second point I want to make is do not drink your calories. Do not do it. It's, especially if you're calorie counting, that is the easiest way to just bump up your calories. Every once in a while, right now, I'm having Diet Pepsi, but I really, really try to stick with the water, or the water enhancers, just to kind of stay away. Soda as a whole isn't that good for you, even diet soda, but just make sure you are not drinking so much energy drinks or things that have a lot of calories in them. Just be cautious of that, because that all adds up. Be persistent is my next point. You might have a bad day once, and just don't give up. As soon as you just feel able to, if you're mentally, able to, it could be 2 or 3 days, mental health is a big thing. Sometimes you just don't care. But be persistent. As soon as you're able to pick up the pieces, be okay, this is where I'm starting off now, just let's go. I actually did that throughout the holidays, and, I still have Christmas, but, there's so much candy and stuff around, and, even, my favorite candy, I had to not buy it. I bought, a bag once, and I felt, so bad because I kept eating it. I was no more. But, yeah, just pick up the pieces wherever you leave off, but make sure you don't, leave forever, or else you're going to gain that back. So just be persistent, be patient with yourself. Do not deprive. Do not deprive. You're going to hate yourself. So I'm going to be giving you like an example of, I like chocolate. I'm a big chocolate person, but it's really hard to find chocolate that's low calories and that you like and that doesn't hurt your stomach. Like the sugar-free ones hurt your stomach, and it was so hard. So actually today I posted a video. I might post this one in a few days or so, but I posted a video, I'll link it down below, of this chocolate right here that I found. And for an example, I am just going to kind of show you, I did a review on this. I am going to give you an example what I kind of look for in everyday snacks, in chocolates, anything that happens to be low calorie. So right here, it says for 9 pieces, it's 170 calories. For 9 pieces, you guys. That is amazing. You could have like 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and you still won't reach that amount. And that is like a candy bar. So I love how you can kind of limit yourself on here. I'm going to give you kind of another example. I have these every time like I want a teeny tiny snack. In the same exact video that I was talking about, I actually talk about these a little bit too. These are just the Sha-Sha, the Very Berry Snaps. I'm just going to show you the label on these as well, and exactly what I showed you on the other one. Just take a peek at that one. So when it comes to like cookies and like snacks and candy like that, that's definitely something I pay attention to, and I limit myself. I just have a few at a time, like when I'm craving it. So that's just an example. So again, don't deprive, but limit yourself, you guys. Someone once told me 2 things. Do not weigh yourself every day. I do it. Don't do it. You're going to stress about it, and that's not good for your dieting either. If you're stressed, you don't lose weight. But if you're not losing weight, you're losing inches. And this is something that many people have told me, and I didn't believe them. And I have a friend, and she was all like, take before and after pictures. And oh my gosh, you guys, like my before versus right now, whoa. Like not only my clothes are like getting bigger, my leggings are bigger, I fit in my small pants I was going to return to the store, but seeing that before and after as well is mind-blowing. So definitely take before and afters, but yeah, be patient with yourself, be patient with the scale, do not weigh yourself every day. Make sure you eat a lot of vegetables. Vegetables make you feel full, and so does protein, so make sure you get your protein in, you guys. It's so very important for both of those things, lunch, dinners, vegetables, and protein. I sometimes even have like chicken or like beef, or like last night I had sloppy Joe mix. It's like lower in calorie with vegetables, and that was my meal, and I loved it. And the last point I'm actually going to kind of tell you, limit your bread. So like I said, I had the mix and vegetables last night, and I didn't have any bread with it. And you could put like a slice of cheese or something. Bread is a killer, you guys. There's so many carbs, there's so many calories in bread. So just make sure you're limiting your bread intake, because there are calories included. So those are just like the points that I kind of wrote down for you guys, to talk a little bit more about bread and kind of what I don't know. I'm going to give you some examples on what I do eat. Going back to, let's see. Okay. So going back to the whole entire like don't deprive yourself thing. I love pizza. I love barbecue chicken pizza. There are ways around your favorite food, you guys. You have to open that box up and go out of your comfort zone and try it, because you don't know unless you try. So for an example, barbecue chicken pizza, there are 70 calorie tortillas. It's like a Carb Smart, and it's like at Walmart. It's probably everywhere. It's at your grocery store. Per tortilla, it's 70 calories, which typically they're 140, you guys. Get those. Get to what I do is I put like, barbecue sauce on it. I put mozzarella, There's pre-packaged grilled chicken that I typically use, and I put it in the oven, and those are so good, so filling, and they're low calories. So, if you're craving pizza, there are ways around that, you guys. Don't buy from Domino's. That's something that I love. But definitely try to figure out ways around your favorite food that are healthier for you. And for breakfast, typically for my breakfast, I have like this diet coffee. It's like low calorie instant coffee. Not many people like it. I like it. And I have my creamer. I do typically put sugar-free creamer in it. It's like 50 calories a tablespoon, or is it 2 tablespoons? I think it's 1 tablespoon. But sometimes I do 30 calories a tablespoon for my unsugar-free one. But even that is like really fine because it's, how much is that for coffee? Like 60, 90 calories. It's under 100. So it's so much better still than Starbucks, which I love. And then I typically have 2 eggs scrambled. I don't put milk or anything in there, but I put like bacon bits in there because, protein is good for you. So you got eggs, you got protein from the bacon bits, and then sometimes I put sugar-free syrup on top, which is 15 calories, or I put ketchup on top. So either way, if you haven't tried sugar-free syrup, like pancake syrup before, it's actually really good. You don't taste that it's diet at all. I definitely do recommend it. It's my dad's. I always steal my dad's. I try to like make it healthier, But yeah, so I definitely recommend that. But there's different ways around your food. Another thing that you could do if you're not like a big egg person is, for breakfast you can have a low calorie pieces of bread. There are low calorie loaves of bread that you can buy at your local grocery store in the same aisles as every other bread. Just pay attention to that. I don't buy any bread. I'm not a big bread person. But you could definitely do that for like toast or something. And there's also like a low calorie oatmeal that you could have as well. I got mine at Big Lots, I think. You could buy it anywhere, but I found it at Big Lots. It was like 100 calories per like instant package. But yeah, there's ways around everything, you guys. You just have to be patient with yourself, be patient with the process, and, keep going. And, I've downloaded an app. I want to say it's called MyFitnessPal. And so, like, every day, you shouldn't do it every day. Don't weigh yourself every day, but weigh yourself, like, once a week. And you could see the graph going down, and that's what I love. So, like, right now, I'm just kind of settling with my weight. I lost 40 pounds. It's just kind of staying there. And then I'll lose like 5 pounds and it'll stay there again. I'm at that point in my weight loss, which kind of stinks. But I love seeing the graph go down. And yeah, that's what I love. So, all right, you guys. So if you guys like my pointers, if you guys have anything that you want to add about your weight loss journey that could help me, just anything at all, please comment. Please comment, you guys. I am a really big fan. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, I'm so proud of myself. I've been super cautious about my weight for so long, and then, I actually finally chose to pick myself after my breakup, and that was the first time I did that in so long, and I am so proud of myself, and I love myself so much. I needed this for myself, and if you need it for yourself too, try. I always made so much excuses. I'm like, no, I still live with my parents, which I still do. I'm 25, and I still do, which is fine. So I don't have like any room, and etc. Try. Another thing, so on my lunches for work, if I'm not bringing lunch, so sometimes I have like a lower calorie hamburger with like a large water, and that's what I would have for lunch. What I typically do on all my hamburgers and stuff from like fast food restaurants is I take the bottom, I think it's the bottom bread off, so you only have one bread, and then you're just holding like the bread and then the meat, and then all the condiments and stuff are like in between those two, so you don't need that. That's cutting away calories as well by taking one bread off. So that's just something else that I do. I've done that for years, actually. Something else that I got from my dad because he is a diabetic, so he just always like kind of does that. But it's like little tiny simple things like that make a huge difference. So I hope this video helps you, and yeah, so I'm gonna get going. But yes, I will answer any questions you have. Please support me and my channel. Again, like, subscribe, and comment. We're already friends. Again, my name is Bryn, and I will see you guys later.